2K Sports welcomes you to the following presentation of the NBA.
The always busy and popular. Let's check out Chicago's starting lineup. Porter and Markkanen, the duo at forward. White and Levine team up in the backcourt. And it's Carter in at the 5, roaming the paint. And for the Cavaliers, Ashman and Love are the forwards. Garland and Sexton man the backcourt. And it's Drummond in at center. Now here's White. In the corner, it's Levine. Yeah, tonight, Greg, two teams with a lot of talent, but also a lot of inexperience on each side.
And Kevin, you know what that means? It means we're going to see some spectacular plays, but a few that'll have you scratching your head as well. Always interesting to watch these young players develop.
Well, a nice job by Collin Sexton to find the open man. You want to see court awareness from the young gun.
Pass to White. And he banks in the layup.
Yeah, attacking the interior is something White does well. He's crafty, and he makes good adjustments against the defense.
Now, here's Sexton. Passes it to Garland. To the paint. Got a piece of it. Stolen by Carter. And again, Chicago turns it over.
No clue where that pass was going. That is a brutal turnover.
And here are the Cavaliers. Here's Garland. Count it.
Tremendous balance and body control. Darius Garland, no stranger to finishing inside.
Levine deciding where to go with it. And then jammed down. He goes right over Collin Sexton.
Body control, flair for the dramatic. Levine in style.
Sexton the pass to Osman. Back to Sexton. Over to the wing. And here's Love from the arc. That one's not going to go. So the Bulls will take it the other way. And Levine, here we go. Here's Markkanen. Shoots over Garland. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
And Markkanen is a perfect candidate for that stretch 4. Outstanding at pulling the trigger from deep and not afraid to go inside and bang with the other bigs.
And last season for Markkanen didn't really go as planned. Greg, we know he suffered some injuries and had a hard time establishing his role.
Yeah, both the scoring and rebounding were down. And this happens sometimes with a new coach and a new system. But one thing's for sure, the talent is there. Markkanen is still very young and has a tremendous upside.
Love can't hit.
All alone from mid-range. They know he won't miss many of those.
White. Garland with the rebound. For Cleveland, they've gone 2 for 4 from the field so far today. Lobbed up there for Drummond. Takes the alley-oop pass and dunks it down.
And when he gets himself into the right position, Drummond so powerful in terms of finishing at the rim. The only way to prevent that alley-oop is to keep him from getting to the launching pad in the first place.
Got it. Nice one there from Levine.
Just setting the tone with an aggressive move to the rack. And where's the help defensively?
To me, that's a complete lack of communication on that side of the ball. These guys need to be talking to each other.
Great positioning on the putback.
Pursues the offensive glass with purpose. Drummond knows who he is, and boy, does he attack it.
Here's Levine. Basket is good. He'll get a chance for one more at the line. So both teams making some changes here. For Chicago, they have gone 2 for 2 in the game at the line.
And if we want to take a look back, they converted about 76% from the line.
And for players like Andre Drummond, sometimes it's a paradox. Great individual rebounding doesn't always translate into great team rebounding.
That almost sounds, Greg, counterintuitive, right? Because you wonder, is it a lack of boxing out? So if they don't get it, an opponent does. What is clear unequivocally, though, there is more to team success than individual numbers.
And it's the Bulls with the ball, following the score by Cleveland. Dunn left side. Down low. And Levine throws it down.
Yeah, that's just a nice pass. This was one of college basketball's premier playmakers done showing great vision.
Here's Nance. No good with the triple. The Bulls leading by 3. Satoransky the pass to Levine. The shot's good on the assist by Satoransky. Levine's got 11 points.
I'll tell you, this guy is proving to be a problem for the defense. In this quarter, he has been special.
Pass to Thompson. To the inside. Here's Nance. Rebound by the Bulls. A chance at a 2-for-1 if they want it.
If I'm them, I try it.
The pass to Cornette. Oh, and that one, no question, powered it down.
Now, Zach Levine is a solid passer. This guy entered the league as a point guard, puts it on the money there.
Windler, the pass to Thompson. And it's Thompson with the jam.
A power flush with a long hang on the rim at the end of that.
That could be a catalyst for him. It really could. To the left wing. Bulls moving the ball around. Outside, Levine. Tries from 7. Again, Chicago.
Well, Levine is a scorer, plain and simple. It matters not inside, outside, he's got it all.
Here's Windler. And the last shot before the buzzer is off. And so it's the Chicago Bulls heading to the bench with a 7-point lead as we wrap up the quarter. Their shooting has been the big key. Their percentage from the field so far has been terrific. And hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one. And from what we've seen so far from the Bulls, what's your take?
Playing inside out in that first quarter led to some high percentage shots in the paint.
It is great when you can get that established early, because to me it opens up every other aspect of your game.
So the Bulls 5 right now. Harrison out there with Chris Dunn. Then there's Valentine. And it's Cornette in at the 5 down low. Thompson high post. On the wing, Porter. He's still scoreless so far in this one. That one drops for him. The Bulls leading by 5. And here is Dunn. To the middle. And he jams it with authority.
There it is, guys. One of those effort plays that makes a big difference in the game.
And GA, it is definitely making a difference so far today.
No doubt. On the scoreboard, in the body language of the players, you can tell which team is in complete command.
Hutchison's shot is off. He has a chance now to catch up with the 4th member of our crew, Hall of Famer David Aldridge.
Hey, Kevin, thank you. With the stoppage last season, the Bulls still became center stage after the release of the documentary The Last Dance, which covered their 6 titles with Michael Jordan in 8 seasons. There was record viewership, including most NBA players tuning in. Dynasties like those never lose their luster. Kevin?
Well said, D.A. Thanks. Thompson. And it's Thompson with the jam.
Boy, that's a single-minded play from Tristan Thompson. Knows the defense is ready for him, but takes the contact and doesn't let it affect his finish.
Here's Dunn. Thompson with the rebound.
You're not going to see that very often. Plenty of space, but he just, let's face it, he whipped.
Oh, what a dunk!
Look out below!
Woo!
So explosive, so creative in the air. Nicely done, Larry Nance Jr.
So the wing on the left. Harrison passes to Hutchison. And it's Dunn in the corner. Valentine with it. No points in the game yet for him. Just 5 on the clock. Here's Cornette. And he hits it just before the shot clock expires.
And, guys, they continue to put a lot of pressure on the interior defenders with their work down low.
To the left side wing. Here's Thompson. Doesn't get it to drop for him. So the Bulls will take it the other way. Here's Hutchison. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. Greg, you're the all-time assist leader for the Big West Conference. In that frame, talk about some of the traits that make for a good floor general, a good point guard, a good facilitator.
Yeah, I mean, listen, you have to be a leader because that's what the position calls for. Unselfishness, instincts, that stuff matters. But ultimately, your teammates got to feel like you play for them. And that's when you have a chance as a team to be special.
I'm assuming you've always been like that. Am I correct?
No, that is not
really?
true.
Wow.
I evolved into a leader. In all seriousness, I think some guys are natural. Others, like myself, had to evolve into it.
In transition, here come the Bulls. Levine with the ball. Off target there. That would have pushed the lead to double digits. Poked loose. Stolen by Markkanen. Porter against Levine. And the jam by Levine.
Zach Levine is simply stated a tough cover. He's got athleticism and skill, and that combination is lethal.
Osman kicks to Porter. Pass to Sexton. Now on the scoring column with that bucket. 1 for 2 this game.
What a terrific play by just a tremendous all-around player. This guy makes it look easy.
Markkanen in the corner. And stolen by Love. And Porter, here we go. And Cleveland turns it over again.
That is just a careless turnover. You've got to be smarter in those exchanges.
1:14 left to play here in the second quarter. Here's Levine. An easy 2 points on the layup. Levine's got the lead up to 11 now for the Bulls.
Well, the advantage they have right now is largely based on his play. What an outstanding night.
To the paint. And there's Porter on the assist by Sexton. Sexton's got 3 assists now in this one.
That pass had to be thrown not only in the right spot, but at the right time.
Here's Levine. Count it. Good. Levine's got 6 points in the quarter.
I tell you, we think of him as a dunker, but you've got to appreciate Levine's touch and his creativity.
Porter with the steal. And here we go. The Bulls fast break for the finish. And Levine throws it down.
Attacking in transition, the most consistent way to generate easy looks.
The very definition of quality transition offense. If it can end at the cup, it's exactly where you want it.
And Drummond is right there. Drummond's got 8.
Oh, and a nice job of turning that miss into 2 points on the tip in.
Hustle points, I believe they call them. Hustle points right there. Trying to get open is Carter. Got it. Nice one there from Levine.
I'll tell you, this lead's not going anywhere with this guy making plays. What a quarter.
Sexton dishes to Drummond. And there's the defensive 3-second call. He's getting his first free throw attempt of the game here.
Yeah, and he wasn't someone you wanted to foul if you were defending him last season. 85% is what he made from the line.
And the technical free throw is good.
And what I love about Mr. Love is that he's become an absolute workhorse, a guy who accepts his role and gives everything to that role on a nightly basis. Absolutely.
And so it's Zach Levine making things happen for the Chicago Bulls.
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey, welcome back to 2K Sports. Zach Levine led the way in the first half. He had 23 points and 1 assist. That's all for now.
And there wasn't too much drama in the first half, but maybe things will tighten up here in the second. You look at Zach Levine, he's really been playing well.
That first half looked like a dunk contest mixtape. Was just destroying the rim.
Yeah, this guy, he plays fast, he's aggressive, and if you let him get to the cup, there is nothing that you can do about it.
All fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset the lineups courtesy of Gatorade for the second half of basketball. And so in the game for the Cavaliers, Sexton and Osman on the perimeter. Kevin Love out there with Andre Drummond, and it's Garland in at the point.
And those second chance points really become almost like bonus points when you can get them.
Outside, Levine. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. Andre Drummond picks one up.
Just a great job picking his spots, where to be aggressive. Levine drawing fouls at a higher rate these days.
And so Levine nails both of them. Greg, you've always said to have a winning team, you need franchise players. Talk about the specific qualities you look for in those superstars that can catapult a team to greatness.
It's a great question, Kevin. Talent really isn't enough. You know, whether you lead vocally or by example, the agenda has to be winning, and your best players really define who your team is going to be. So the franchise caliber player is a much needed asset.
Valentine's checked in for Zach Levine. Porter kicks to White. And some nice ball movement here by Chicago. Launches a three, and there's Porter on the assist by White. Porter's got himself going with the triple, his first basket of the game. Garland with it. White's there. Here's Drummond. 6 for 6. He's yet to miss from the field.
Well, just quick with the decision-making, smart pass by Darius Garland.
And at last season's trade deadline, Andre Drummond traded away basically for a second-round pick. A shockingly low return for a guy who was once considered a franchise player.
Here's White. The putback. It's good on the putback. And the Bulls lead by 15.
I'd love to see them impose themselves a little more on the backboard. That's a great way to find confidence. Always a surefire way to get back in the game.
Sexton banked in off the glass. And Greg, why is it that the Pistons got so little in exchange for Drummond?
Well, I think he was an impending free agent. I think Detroit looking to rebuild. Also, it says something about the center position in today's game.
And it's White missing. For Cleveland, they've gone 3 of 4 so far in the third quarter from the field. Pretty good start to the half. Sexton's shot is good.
Okay, the initiative from the young bull, Collin Sexton, as some like to call him. How about that drive?
White the pass to Markkanen. On the wing, Porter. Shot clock at 6. It's Drummond with the rebound. Drummond's got his 5th rebound right now in the game. Here's Love, and Cleveland again with the bucket.
Phenomenal choice by K. Love to go with the pull-up jumper. Just knows how to exploit the D.
White looking around. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
Clearly a foul.
For Chicago, they have gone a perfect 7 of 7 from the line tonight. First free throw is good.
The athleticism and blinding speed White possesses is impressive. This guy plays with a lot of moxie.
Catching up on the changes for Chicago. Luke Cornett, he's checked in for Wendell Carter. Young comes in for Lauri Markkanen. And it's Shaquille Harrison in for Porter. Too long in the paint, and he's hit with a 3-second violation. For Cleveland, they have gone 1 for 1, making their previous attempt at the line. And so he hits the technical free throw.
Well, Collin Sexton has all the physical tools to be special in the NBA. He's got to sharpen his point guard skills. But if he works at this game, he's going to have a tremendous career.
As Dunn's checked in for Chicago. Nance outside. Thompson, he hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
Thompson, he has such a low, wide base. He is near impossible to fully box out.
Dunn against Sexton. Dunn misses.
Boy, that's the kind of look this offense is designed to create. That's just a tough miss.
And the jam by Larry Nance.
Well, incredible speed in transition for Larry Nance Jr. Wow.
Sexton against Dunn. The rebound by Nance.
Boy, he did everything right till he got to the rim. He needs to finish that.
Lobbed up there for Thompson. Young with the steal. Here's Valentine, and it's blocked.
And this is what Nance Jr. is capable of. Send it back.
They get it again. Back to Porter. He feeds it to Thompson. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass. Thompson's got 4 this quarter.
They're finding lanes to the hoop now with consistency. 5 buckets in a row from the paint.
Dunn attacking. Lays it up off the glass. And the Bulls lead by 6.
Dunn is always looking to attack. When he has room to run, boy, you better look out.
Sexton kicks to Nance. Lets it go with a 3. Cleveland the rebound. Back to Sexton. That will count. And the last shot at the buzzer doesn't go in for him. And as we end the third quarter, a great game. Both teams playing well. In Chicago, they're... And a quick look now at the State Farm assist of the game.
Just true artistry right there. I mean, great decision on where to go with the ball, and how about the perfect delivery?
We call that putting it right in the pocket, and he knew what to do with it once it was there.
We've reached the fourth quarter, and what has been a very competitive game should be an exciting finish. Taking a look at the Bulls, we've got Satoransky. He's out there with Dunn. Young out there with Levine. And it's Hutchinson in at the power forward. And play stops. Whistle on what looks to be an illegal screen.
Beyond the leaning, you could see his feet weren't set on that screen. Easy call.
You know, he's just leaning a little bit. You try to get away with it, but boy, the official all over it.
Bulls making a switch here. Wendell Carter, he's checked in for Young. Lowry Marketing comes in for Chandler Hutchison. Porter's checked in for Satoransky. And it's Kobe White in for Chris Dunn. Levine passes to Markkanen. Levine against Porter. Levine can't hit.
And they haven't been able to turn it into a big lead, but their rebounding advantage is starting to add up.
Here's Exum. Pass to Windler. Here's Thompson, guarded by Porter. And here we go. Levine heading to the hoop. And the jam by Levine.
No, the basketball IQ on display for Otto Porter makes the right read there.
And it's Thompson with the ball. He'll bring it up for the Cleveland Cavaliers. They trail by 6. Porter passes to Windler. Kicks it to Exum. Here's Nance. And the 3 off target. The Bulls shooting a tremendous 61% from the floor, hitting in all cylinders. 2 free throws coming up, and here we go. Coach's challenge happening right now. This one in regards to the personal foul, seeing if that was the right call.
And I think when it comes to some of the more difficult calls to make, personal fouls can be tough. The action is so fast that it's really tough to catch everything in real time.
The wonders of technology, Greg. We've seen replay reviews so effectively, and involving the coaches by being able now to challenge like this is something a lot of people have been hoping for. And so the word is in. They have decided that the call stands as it was made on the floor.
And, you know, even if a coach still feels this wasn't the right call, you got to acknowledge the effort being put in to reviewing it. The double checking, and the game continues on.
On the sideline, let's catch up with Hall of Famer David Aldridge.
Well, during the break, I listened in on J.B. Bickerstaff's huddle. No surprise, he was not happy with the turnovers. He told them, we are giving this one away, guys. We've got to be more careful with the ball, play within the offense, and get good open shots. Kevin?
And it's a completely new group on the floor for the Cavaliers. Second minute off the clock now in the fourth. And some nice ball movement here by Chicago. Here's Levine. Rebound Andre Drummond. Drummond's got 6 rebounds here tonight. And the foul on Wendell Carter. That is his first foul of the game. Luke Cornett, he's checked in for the Bulls. Daniel Gafford comes in for Lowry Markkanen. Garland kicks to Love. And Levine comes to help. And that one goes out of bounds. Last touch by Levine. Here is Love. Sexton for 3. They get it back. Drummond. It's good for the 7th time this game. He's shot 7. He has made 7.
And they've shown a little extra hustle on the offensive glass here in the second half. Second chance points are starting to add up for them, and they can use every one of them.
Pass to Cornette, and it's sent back by Drummond.
A high motor keeps Drummond engaged defensively. He doesn't want to let any shots go in.
Makes it off the glass. Now just a 1-point Chicago lead.
You love how each side has risen to the challenge throughout this one.
I'll tell you, we have seen great execution from both teams. Neither one giving an inch here. This guy is big time, unafraid in the moments that matter most. Levine, big time.
Love right side. Again, the Cavaliers score.
Man, this is why they feed the ball to Kevin Love in these circumstances. He's so comfortable making big-time shots.
Outside, Levine. 1:37 left in the 4th. 5 on the clock. Oh, that's blocked.
Well, that's the athletic ability of Collin Sexton. Twice on the pike. What a big-time vertical.
Wasted no time on that shot, but it's off the mark. 1-on-1 fast break. Gafford passes to Cornette. Now Levine. The putback controls the rebound and puts it back up and in. And the Bulls lead by 3.
And, folks, he did not luck into that one. He knew just where he wanted to be to grab that backboard.
Love wide open. He fires. Here's Drummond to tie it up. The putback. He kicks it to Love. They shoot again. And out of bounds as the Bulls gain possession. Chicago making some changes. Wendell Carter, he's checked in for Luke Cornette. And Lauri Markkanen subbed in for Daniel Gafford. To the wing right side. Markkanen finds White. Now here's Levine. 6 on the shot clock. The Bulls need to get a shot off here. Markkanen inside the line. Almost, but it rolls out. One item that stood out, their ball movement.
Things are definitely clicking, and more importantly, it makes it really hard to defend.
Offensive rebound. The pass to Osman. And here's Love. Off target from downtown. And so the big win by Chicago in a tight game. This win sets a tremendous emotional boost for them.
Really an accomplishment and crazy finish to take a road.
Welcome, everybody, to another presentation of the NBA Live on 2K Sports. Now let's take a look at the Bulls' opening lineup. White and Levine team up in the backcourt. Markkanen and Carter are up front, and it's Porter. And at the 3, the small forward. And for the Magic, at the 4 and the 5, we have Gordon and Vucevic. Fournier out there with Fultz, and it's Isaac in at the small forward position. Fultz dishes to Vucevic. Can't hit from in close.
I'm not sure what happened on that play. May have relaxed.
That's a great dunk!
Freakish,
yes,
athletically.
Unbelievable play.
Wow.
Whoa, whoa, whoa. The solo alley-oop? That's not something we see too often.
Timed perfectly. Caught the defense totally off guard.
You have got to be kidding.
Hey, talk about taking things into your own hands. And here's Fournier. He brings it up for the Orlando Magic. 4-point game. Fultz against White. Fultz the pass to Gordon. That's going to be out of bounds. The Magic will retain possession.
And the deep ball has come alive the last few seasons for Zach Levine. He set a Bulls record for made threes in a season last year.
Hey, Greg, Zach Levine continues to work and improve his shot, which has been fantastic. He not only trusts his shot at this point, but feels it's a strength now. He's more willing to look for jumpers in big possessions now.
Levine, good.
Providing so much size and athleticism out of the backcourt, Levine challenging the heart of that defense.
And we're about a minute and a half into the first quarter. Oh, Vucevic in position. An emphatic alley-oop jam.
And how sweet a play was that?
As sweet as it gets. An exquisite pass to set up the powerful alley-oop dunk. Here's Levine. He's got 6. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2. That one on Vucevic.
Showing that electric speed and quickness, Levine pushes the action, draws contact.
Chicago shooting their first free throws. First trip to the line in this one. That one misses, so he goes 1 for 2. Orlando then gone 2 of 3 here to start out the game. Stolen by Markkanen. Levine with it. Isaac picks him up. Levine against Vucevic. Levine can't hit.
That was excellent contest, preventing him from making something that's usually automatic.
White against Fultz. White with the double team. And slam dunk by Vucevic.
Fultz is not just looking to score the ball. He also is equally engaged in terms of facilitating for his teammates.
Here's Levine. Orlando grabs the miss. Now Fultz. He kicks to Vucevic. Back to Fultz. Well, Greg, with your son getting drafted, you joined the ranks of some historic NBA father-son duos.
You know, I got the opportunity to play with Arvydas Sabonis in Portland, and remember DeMontis as a little kid. Now
kidding.
he's an all-star
kidding.
last year. You know, I think you're going to have an influx of that in the coming years. Dwayne Wade's son is a terrific player. We know about LeBron's son's ability. He's possibly heading to the league one day. You just never know. I'm as a dad, it's going to get the opportunity to watch his son play excited, but I think you're going to see more of this in the future.
Cole and Greg Anthony. I like the way that sounds. Passes to Bamba. 1:37 left here in the first quarter. And the jam by Ross.
He has size, but the first step of Terrence Ross is what makes him so good on the drive.
Pass to Dunn. Bamba with the block. But they recover it. Here's Cornette. Up again. Great positioning on the putback.
You know, we talk about it all the time, guys. Those second chance buckets, always the result of that extra effort.
Pass to Ross. Young with the steal. Fast break. Here comes Chicago. Rips down the breakaway slam.
What I like is when Chris Dunn keeps his poise, keeps his eyes up, good things happen.
Augustine against Satoransky. Lob pass to Gordon, and it's blocked. And here we go, the Bulls fast break. Dunn's running, and it's blocked by Gordon.
No, I wouldn't test Gordon. With that vertical and length, please try someone else.
And he's going up for the alley-oop, and the dunk by Bamba.
And just throw it up there. I mean, Bamba, as long as you time the pass right, he's going to flush that one down.
Here's Young, knocks it down from 7 feet. And so it's Augustine who will bring it up for Orlando. They trail by 1. Here's Hutchison, Young, and he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. It's going to be on Aaron Gordon.
Wow, he got whacked on that one. Shouldn't be much debate there.
This is his first free throw of the game. That one falls, so he hits both of them. On the wing, Gordon. Ross with a wide open look. Drains it from beyond the arc. Ross has got 5.
When he gets a good look at the basket, Ross has no problem drilling a 3.
And here's Valentine for 3. Tie game and some big points being put up on the board. Clark, as we wrap up the first. 2K Sports, back in a moment. Some good action already in this one, but a fairly even matchup after the first quarter of play. And from what we've seen from Orlando, what do you guys see?
Well, they've been aggressive from the beginning, particularly on the offensive end.
And that has helped them build an advantage here, playing with good focus and good energy.
On the court right now, second quarter for the Bulls. We've got Valentine, Satoransky there with Harrison. Then it's Young, and it's Cornette in at the center, locking down the middle.
The main thing you get with Bamba, imposing defender, shot blocker, alters everything in the paint.
And some nice ball movement here by Chicago. Back to Young, over to the left wing. Here's Satoransky. Bamba with the block. And it's Orlando's ball. Carter Williams finds Gordon. Ross with it. There's the pass to Ennis. Throws it up high.
Good job of stepping up to the plate there, seizing back the momentum for his team.
That's the competitor in him. Close game. Let me have this one.
Here's Satoransky, and that one is stuffed right through.
Good drive. For a big point guard, Satoransky has a surprisingly quick first step.
A tall, strong combo guard who can shoot it as well as pass it. Satoransky played around 30 minutes a game for the Bulls last season as he found a way to impress the team every chance they gave him.
And they've repeatedly probed inside in the first half, guys, and it's paid off.
Valentine passes to Cornette. Inside. Passes it to Harrison. Pass to Cornette. Back to Harrison. And here's Young from the arc. And Bamba pulls it down. Now the scouting report for Satoransky is this. If he could increase his consistency, Greg, shooting the ball, his game could reach another level.
Yeah, I mean, throughout his career, the percentages have been all over the place. He's not really a volume three-point shooter. The key for Satoransky is good shot selection and just playing under control.
Here's what Orlando's going with right now. Vucevic checked in for Mohamed Bamba. Jonathan Isaac comes in for Aaron Gordon. Evan Fournier's checked in for Ennis. And Markelle Fultz is subbed in for Ross. They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've gone a long time without a bucket. Really no idea why you're fouling in a situation like that. You know, maybe there's some bad blood between those two.
Mohamed Bamba, he's checked in for Orlando. But they get it back. Outside, White. The second chance effort. It's stolen by Carter Williams. And we have an intentional foul there, GA. Wish I could say why.
That one's pretty strange. I mean, no idea what got into his head right there.
He lobs up the alley-oop pass. Porter with the steal.
And the turnovers are what stand out. I know they're leading, but it's going to catch up to them if they keep wasting possession.
Orlando leading by 4. Bamba in the high post. Carter on him. Fournier finds Fultz. And Levine comes to help. Fultz the pass to Bamba. And the officials calling for a 3-second violation. Bulls trail by 4. Levine with it. He has 7. The shot, no good. Great D that time from Vucevic. Guys, we've seen some excellent offensive output.
Yeah, great momentum for them offensively.
Back to Fournier. The shot's good on the assist by Vucevic. Fournier's got the lead up to 6 now for Orlando. Levine with it, defended now by Fournier, and he commits the intentional foul. Orlando making some changes. Al-Farouq Aminu, he's checked in for Mohamed Bamba. And DJ Augustine subbed in for Michael Carter-Williams. Chandler Hutchison, he's checked in for the Bulls. Chris Dunn comes in for Zach Levine. And they go to the intentional foul. So for the Bulls. Wendell Carter, he's checked in for Chandler Hutchison. And Zach Levine subbed in for Dunn. Here's Vucevic. He'll bring it up for the Magic. Only giving up 2 points this quarter. Oh, Vucevic in position.
And don't look now, but they're starting to extend this lead.
They're doing it by building it out, step by step, valuing each possession.
Outside, Markkanen. Pass to Porter. Over in the corner, White. Levine for 3. And the Bulls with another miss.
And when you can't get anything to fall, it definitely gets in your head.
And his rhythm, it's been way off. The goal now might be to get him something easy at the rim so he can just see the ball go in through the net, and that helps.
They just won't miss. I mean, this is incredible.
Good shooting can be contagious. You see the confidence running through this team right now.
Levine finds Porter. Back to Levine. Will it go? And that's 2 points on the layup. Levine's got 9.
This is why you're trying to get him as many touches as possible. He's got the neck.
And slam dunk by Vucevic.
And using every bit of that large frame for the exclamation point. Vucevic, a force around the rim.
Here's Levine. And he drops in the layup off the glass. Levine's got 4 points in the quarter.
Allowing any room to operate, you know he's going to be aggressive.
Nikola Vucevic firing on all cylinders for Orlando. He notched 8 points in the...
Kevin.
All right, David, thank you. We'll be back after halftime for the start of the third quarter.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey, welcome back to 2K Sports. Nikola Vucevic on fire in the first half. He had 12 points, 4 rebounds, and 1 assist. And that'll do.
And for those of you just tuning in, thanks for being with us. The second half of this game still to play. You know, Vucevic, guys, has been exceptional.
Yeah, and early on, he has been feasting in the paint, and you have to think they're going to keep feeding the big fella.
Why go away from something that's working? Force the defense to prove that they can stop it.
At the 4 and the 5, we have Gordon and Vucevic. Fournier out there with Fultz, and it's Isaac in at the small forward. That's who's out there for Orlando. You know, Greg, when you were in New York, you were on a super team of sorts. Compare that to the super teams they're forming now in the NBA.
Oh, we've always had super teams. And this misnomer that this is something that's just come about with this era is, to me, absurd. You've always had it. Whether the difference nowadays is I think the players have more say in where they go. and they can orchestrate how a team is constructed, but it's always existed. And the reality is this: you become a super team when you win a lot.
Sure.
And that's what really dictates how super your team is.
Zach Levine has so much talent, and people just want more. But you can't argue that he produces in so many areas.
Isaac finds Fournier. Looking for Carter. He gets it there. Levine against Fultz. Levine, good.
He has length and he has athleticism. Both of those help him operate inside and beat good defenses.
And with Lauri Markkanen, the former 7th pick in the draft, you like him best when he's aggressive and looking for his own shot.
You're right, Greg. I like angry Lauri Markkanen because he's dangerous when he has that type of mindset. He needs to have that mentality of a #1 option, even if he's not one. That's when he's the most impactful on the floor.
Outside, Levine. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
He's 6'5", but he has elite athleticism. Levine with the size to compete on the interior.
Terrence Ross is checked in for Orlando. Michael Carter-Williams comes in for Fultz. So Chicago going with an almost entirely new group here. Luke Cornett, he's checked in for Carter. Young comes in for Markkanen. Chandler Hutchison, he's checked in for Otto Porter Jr. And Chris Dunn subbed in for Kobe White. Good. Vucevic has got 4 points this quarter.
You like the extra pass. MCW using his height to see over the defense, and he finds the open man.
Good on that shot, and with that, the Magic lead is cut down to just 3 in the basket from Levine.
That makes 3 in a row to start the second half.
A pass to Gordon.
Yeah, nice silky finish on the alley-oop from the stupendous feed.
That sequence couldn't have been executed any better. Levine deciding where to go with it. Misses the hole. Now shooting 8 for 14.
And gotta like what they've been doing down low in the post.
And Vucevic kicks to Ross. Ball stolen. And here we go. Fast break. Levine's got it. And Levine with the slam.
The creativity, extreme athleticism. You see why Zach's won the dunk contest multiple times.
Carter-Williams dishes to Ross. Vucevic, the pass to Carter-Williams. Back to Vucevic. Isaac outside. 6 to shoot. That's tipped. And now Young running the floor all by himself. And it's blocked by Gordon. And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Gordon. So for the Magic, James Ennis comes in for Gordon. And DJ Augustine subbed in for Michael Carter-Williams. The Bulls also changing it up. Denzel Valentine, he's checked in for Luke Cornett. Harrison comes in for Levine. And Satoransky subbed in for Chris Dunn. 5 to shoot. And it's Orlando with the rebound. They've led by as much as 10. And Vucevic kicks to Isaac. Now here's Ross. He's guarded closely. Vucevic takes it off the glass. Vucevic has got 18 points.
Fantastic ball movement. They're picking them apart with their passing.
Here's Satoransky. No good. Shot missing. The Magic go the other way with it. To the left wing. Ennis kicks to Augustine. He dishes it to Vucevic. Goes straight through the defender for the dunk. Draws the foul. He'll go to the line. It's on Thaddeus Young.
As the lead continues to grow, this is just heady, sound basketball.
They have just nailed their halftime adjustments. That's for sure. They don't want to have to sweat this one out. They're looking to pull away.
Fournier is checked in for the Magic. Fultz comes in for DJ Augustine. And here's Carter, still getting warmed up offensively. No scoring yet from him. And there's the pass to Valentine. It's hauled in by the Magic. Vucevic has got 6 rebounds now in the game.
And they continue to control the glass.
Orlando moving the ball around. It's blocked, and he recovers it to the middle. Second shot opportunity. Carter pulls it in. Outside, Porter. Isaac with some nice D. And that's going to do it for the third quarter. Magic lead by 8. And we're coming right back after this break to get the fourth quarter underway. And it's time now to bring you our State Farm assist of the game.
Yeah, an easy choice tonight. Look at the precision on this pass. Put it on a platter for him.
This is why you preach teamwork. Some of the most spectacular plays are the ones where guys are feeding off one another.
And with 3 quarters behind us, let's see what this fourth period holds in store for us. Okay, now let's reset our lineups courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go for this fourth quarter. So for Chicago right now, Markkanen and Carter are up front. White is out there with Valentine, and it's Porter at the 3 spot.
Kobe White with the quickness and the dunk at the end.
Magic leading by 8. Fournier passes to Fultz. Here's Vucevic, and it's sent back by Carter. They push it up 4 on 3. Here's White. Ross grabs the board. And so it's Ross. He brings it up for the Magic, and he's going to get whistled for that foul, GA. That was intentional, but not exactly logical.
How about pointless to foul there? I mean, I don't know where his head is, but it's not in the game.
The Magic making a switch here. Gordon's checked in, and the Bulls making a change here as well. Levine's checked in.
Missing that one helps out all the analytical guys from the mid-range.
Markkanen dishes to Levine, and the call will be against Fournier. That'll be his second foul of the game. One minute now into this fourth quarter. Outside, Levine. Shot clock at 6. And the jam by Levine.
This is what Zach Levine is built to do. He can get you points in bunches, and sometimes he can go all night.
Outside, Gordon. Down low, and slam dunk by Vucevic.
Not the kind of aggressive defense they need to cut into the lead.
Yeah, you have to protect the rim, Greg, a little better.
Also, if you can't get stops at this point, it really doesn't matter what you do at the offensive end.
Levine laid in with a nice touch off the glass. Levine's got 15 points in just the second half.
The question for Zach Levine coming in, will he get strong enough? There's your answer.
Fultz kicks to Isaac. And he gets the whistle for the 3-second call. Bulls trail by 6. Outside, Levine. Vucevic with the block.
Well timed by Vucevic. Not a center who piles up blocks, but this guy picks his spots.
Magic leading by 6. It's Fournier on the wing. The feed now to Gordon. And stolen by White.
And that's a couple of very shaky possessions in a row. One turnover right after the other. And they've controlled the glass throughout this game, but it's still close.
Fournier against White. Good work defensively by Carter. Bulls trail by 6. Oh, and a fast break for the Bulls. Stolen away. Nice job to interrupt the alley-oop attempt there. And we're about 3 minutes into the fourth quarter. Left side, Fournier. Oh, Vucevic in position. The shot, no good.
And what should have been a simple pass and finish ends up in a missed opportunity on that alley-oop attempt.
It started off looking good, but the timing was just a little off, and sometimes that's all it takes.
Fultz looking around. 1:39 left in the fourth quarter. Just 5 on the clock. And it's Vucevic missing. For Chicago, they've gone 4 of 7 from the field since the beginning of the fourth. Levine, Fournier pulls it down. Orlando leading by 4. Here's Gordon, and the layup's good off the glass.
An extremely well-conditioned athlete. Gordon is an effective option on fast break.
Fournier against Levine. Tries again, and contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
And with the offense getting right to the rim, at least they saved the layup.
Gets the first. That brings them within 5.
Coming to the league ready to play. Carter is smart, he's versatile, and he's relatively polished.
Here's what Orlando's going with right now. Bamba comes in for Vucevic, and DJ Augustin subbed in for Markelle Fultz. Satoransky's checked in for the Bulls. Here's Bamba. And it's Chicago with the rebound. 56 seconds left in the fourth quarter. To the inside. Here's Carter. And again, Chicago. No good. Now, here's Fournier. To the paint. Gordon against Porter. Fournier passes to Bamba. And the dunk by Bamba.
And that's 7'9" wingspan on full display there. Bamba swooping in with authority.
Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
Yeah, how about the body control on that one? Narrowly misses getting the deuce.
First free throw is good, and that brings them within 5. And so Levine nails both of them. And so here's Orlando. They've led by as much as 10. And Thomas Satoransky gets the whistle that time. That's his first foul. Augustin passes to Fournier. And Augustin kicks to Fournier. Stolen by Carter.
Good eyes by the defense. Clearly, that's not where he wanted the pass to go, and he's frustrated.
And so the big win by Orlando in a tight game. They didn't make it easy on themselves or their fans, but in the end, everyone's satisfied.
I mean, there were
They may be on the road, but the Bulls still know how to dress to impress.
Well, guys,
David, thanks. Now let's take a look at the Bulls' opening lineup. White and Levine team up in the backcourt. Markkanen and Carter are up front, and it's Porter in at the 3 slot. And for the Wizards, Wall runs the point with Beal at the 2. Hachimura and Bryant are in the middle, and it's Bonga in at the 3, the small forward. Here's Bonga. Here's Wall, feeds it to Bryant. Over to the wing. Here's Bonga. The shot off that time, and the Bulls going the other way now. Levine against Beal. Carter, and then Carter with the dunk.
Oh, man, what a good job by Carter. I mean, he takes complete control of the paint and finishes the play strong.
Outside, Wall. Pass to Bonga. Back to Wall. Hachimura with it, and Zach Levine gets the whistle that time. That's his first foul. Both teams tonight, Greg, love to push the ball up the floor, even off made shots.
You know, trying to find an opening before the half-court D can set up. I think you're going to see more and more of that every year.
I agree.
Intelligent defense. He reads the play, gets himself in a perfect position to come up with the steal.
And then Levine with the jam.
Got to give Levine some love. Many of the dunks he pulls off are just flat out nasty.
And it's Hachimura in the corner. Right wing. Here's Wall. And Beal kicks to Hachimura. Lock at 6. Chicago grabs the miss. And there's Levine on the assist by Markkanen. Levine's got his second bucket of the game to go.
A blur in the open floor. Levine is great at hustling and converting in transition.
And there is the whistle. That goes on Kobe White. That is his first foul of the game. It's Wall with the drive.
Y'all know Markkanen can score, but it's really important that he continues to evolve on the defense.
And no good. Now the Wizards take it the other way. Some tough offensive sets. They want to turn it around.
Yeah, right now you just need a bucket to get some momentum.
He hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
Well, they were pretty tight to start this game. Started out with 4 straight misses. Maybe that one will get them going.
Outside, Levine. And it's sent back by Bryant.
Oh, the timing and energy on display. Bryant positioning himself well. Just slapping the ball back.
Not really his best quarter as far as scoring. Let's see if he can eventually get back on track.
Now here's Bryant outside for Beal. That's good, and it's Bryant with the assist.
And they don't want to get in a habit of giving him open looks from 3. First quarter still, but not who you want to leave open.
Here's Levine. Shoots over Beal. White. And it's put back in by White.
Oh, a nice tip in to salvage the points from that missed shot.
Yeah, and those second chance points can add up. Now here's Wall. They trail by 3. Hachimura the pass to Wall. Down low. Stolen by Markkanen. Levine, good. Levine's got 6.
You can learn a lot by watching him operate in their offense.
And so it's Wall. He brings it up for Washington.
And last year, Lauri Markkanen was asked to change his style of play a bit. He did more spot-up shooting for the team.
Yeah, and honestly, in my opinion, GA, it was a waste of what Markkanen can be. I mean, this kid can dunk on you inside, post up, face, get you in the triple threat, shoot the 3 off the spot up, and more so importantly, maybe even handle the ball. He can make players around him better. He has one of the quickest first steps to take guys off the dribble in the league for his size. I'd like to see him take greater advantage of his skill set.
So Chicago ends up going with the new group. Beal gets a wide open look, controls the rebound and puts it back up and in. Chicago leading. And here is Dunn. To the middle. It's stolen by Mahinmi. And here we go. Washington fast break. Beal's running. And they call the foul. So he's got the and one chance here to make it a three-point play.
And the added muscle of Beal coming into play there. I mean, he's just shrugging off the contact and getting it done.
And this is his second trip to the line tonight. And, you know, we often talk about Beal's skill set and his finesse. He can play a very physical game as well, Greg.
He doesn't have a choice. I mean, he had 4 brothers who all played football in college, so he kind of grew up around the physicality. And you can also tell Beal's taking his strength and conditioning seriously, especially after having the lower body injury issues earlier in his career.
Outside, Beal. Over in the corner, Bertans. And so it's going to be a 3-second violation out there on the defense. Washington shooting their third free throw shot of the game.
Yeah, and 79% from the line as a team a season ago. Pretty reliable in that regard.
And he shows the focus there, nails the technical. Mo Wagner's checked in for Washington. Now here is Smith. The Wizards with another miss. Here's Dunn, and it's blocked by Brown. Got it up. Bradley Beal, he's been the guy making things happen for the Washington Wizards. He notched 8 points in the quarter and has that terrific basketball instinct on display. We'll get right back to the action when we return.
Being yourself, being in your...
You know, Gray, it goes without saying just how important playing at home is.
It's a matter of pride, making your opponent feel uncomfortable. 2 advantages that erode when you lose in your own house.
And close game underway so far. We'll see if either of these teams can jump out in the second quarter. And what stands out to you from Washington in this one?
Attacking, drawing fouls. They won that first quarter at the line.
They were just a more aggressive team. I mean, feeding off this crowd's energy.
They've got Payton. Brown out there with Davis Bertans. Then there's Ish Smith. And it's Wagner in at the 5 down low. That's the group on the floor right now for Washington.
That's a stomach punch, guys. Turn it over and give him a free run to the bucket.
Oh, you're so right. No question who has the momentum now.
Oh, exactly right. Momentum-shifting plays like that can change the tone of a game.
Now, here's Valentine. Covered by Payton. The shot by Valentine, no good.
With the D playing soft off him, he might have been better off taking it to the hoop instead of settling for the jumper.
Brown with it, and Young picks him up defensively. Here's Wagner, and there's the slam dunk to finish it off.
Well, given Wagner's size and strength, he has the appropriate build to succeed above the rim.
Now, here's Valentine. Defense is right there. The kick out to Young. Good ball movement here by the Bulls. 6 on the shot clock. Shot is good, and the Wizards' lead is cut down now to just 4 points with the basket from Dunn.
I love the mentality of Dunn, looking to score as often as he can from the painted area.
Payton outside. Back to Smith. Payton outside. And we have an intentional foul there, G.A. Wish I could say why.
That one's pretty strange. I mean, no idea what got into his head right there.
Wall attacking. The shot misses. Good work defensively by Carter. Here's Levine. And Levine throws it down.
And this gets the team fired up. Levine is an energizer who enjoys dropping the hammer on the drive.
And the pass to Hachimura. Stolen by Levine. Now here's Porter. Defense right on him. Misses in close. And so it's Bonga who brings up the ball for the Wizards. Here in the second quarter, we've played a little over 2.5 minutes now. And it's Wagner missing.
He's as surprised as anyone with that miss. When he's left alone like that, you can usually count it.
Kick out to Levine. Well, it seems like every year, Greg, we see some incredible new players come to the NBA, and they are welcome with open arms. Their style of play is so terrific.
No doubt about it. You know, guys like Ja Morant, I think he's got a chance to be one of the greats. And any list about the future of the NBA has to include Luka Doncic. I don't know if there's a better basketball talent than that young man. And, you know, let's not forget about Devin Booker out in Phoenix as well. A terrific, terrific player. 3
terrific kids. You're right.
Well, because he's so dangerous, the D is often drawn to Levine. I mean, it opens up some wide passing lanes for him.
Here's Bunga, and he can't stop the run as he misses.
Something that's kept this game close is the fact that the rebound stats for both teams are almost identical.
Shoots from the right block. Wall passes to Wagner. And again, Washington no good. Bulls have gone 4 of 8 so far here in the second quarter. Here's Levine. Oh, that was a strong dunk.
That's how you go home. Like the vision from Porter, not just looking for his own shot, constantly looking to get it to the open man.
Wagner kicks to Payton. Up top, Wagner. Out to the right wing. The kick out to Wall. Just 4 to shoot. Elbow shot. And it's Chicago with the rebound. Markkanen's got his 4th rebound in this one. Got it. Nice one there from Levine. Now it's a 6-point Bulls lead for Washington. They've gone 3 of 8 from the field since the beginning of the second quarter. Wall attacking. Good work defensively by Carter.
No matter what looks they get, they just can't convert to stop this run.
No, doing anything they can to stop the bleeding, but so far they've had no answers.
Now here's Wall, and he uses the glass on the layup. Wall's got his first basket.
And providing the score, boy, they needed. That stops a 12-0 run by the Bulls.
Carter, and he could not get that one to go. A lot of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2.
The physicality Carter Jr. plays with, it's impressive. It's what makes defenders overcommit like this.
Carter hits them both. And so we wrap up the first half. Thank you, David, and we'll be right back after halftime to start the third quarter. See you in just...
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey, everybody. Of all the NBA nicknames, Shaq, is there a better double entendre? And that's...
We've got second half action for you, and if the next couple quarters are similar to the first, this one could go down to the last possession. You look at Zach Levine, he's really been playing well.
In that first half, he was a hot knife, and the defense was butter. Sliced right through them.
He did a great job of attacking the seams, getting to the rim, and then finishing strong.
So the Bulls 5 right now. Porter and Markkanen, the duo at forward. White and Levine team up in the backcourt. And it's Carter in at the pivot spot, manning the middle.
I mean, he's a versatile player who can come play either guard position. I mean, Levine continues to impress as the years go on.
Shabazz Napier's checked in for John Wall. And there's the 3-second call, this one on the defense. The Wizards shooting their 4th attempt at the free throw line right here. And the technical free throw is good.
And we so often talk about the elite scoring, but Beal's playmaking is now reaching that same level.
Yeah, it just shows you how talented and unselfish he is. All he wants to do is win. I mean, that talent requires help from your teammates. So he uses his vision and instincts and ability to keep them involved.
Now here's Levine. Napier covering. Now Levine. Lays it up off the glass. Levine's got 16.
And defensively, they are on their heels every time the ball comes inside.
Beal finds Napier. Too long in the paint, and he's hit with a 3-second violation. The Wizards have been solid at the line so far, 4 for 4. And so he hits the technical free throw.
Now, the skill set Hachimura already possesses is enticing. Now, it's up to him to continue to flesh out his game.
Luke Cornett, he's checked in for Wendell Carter. Fires from deep. Markkanen pulls it in. Markkanen's got his 5th rebound in this one.
Yeah, just a solid job on the backboard. They are really controlling the inside.
So for the Bulls, Chandler Hutchison. He's checked in for Otto Porter Jr. And it's done in for Kobe White. Levine against Hachimura. And it's sent back by Bryant. Hachimura the pass to Bryant. The Wizards working the ball around now. Stolen by Markkanen. To the inside. Bryant with the rebound.
Man, when the ball's in his hands, that's as high percentage as it gets. It's just a fluke miss.
About that one, the Bulls' lead has been cut down to just 4 points in the bucket from Bradley Beal.
Oh, this is a high percentage shot for Beal. Then again, most shots like these are for him.
2 minutes into the second half of play now. Levine passes to Hutchison. It's stolen by Bryant. Oh, and a fast break for the Wizards. Here's Bunga. Beal trying to break loose. Bunga gets the bucket. Now just a 2-point Chicago lead. And here's Dunn. He'll bring it up for the Bulls. Pass to Cornett. Fires the 3. Bunga pulls it in. Bunga's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight.
It might take a little while to find their stride here in the second half. Only 1 for 4 so far. They just need to calm down, play their game.
Dunn passes to Cornett. For 3, Levine. Rebound by the Wizards. Some firepower from this offense tonight.
Yeah, they got a nice groove going right now offensively.
Out to the right wing. Here's Napier. Lays it up and banks it in. Napier's got 4 points now in the quarter.
And despite the size disadvantage, attacking the heart of that defense.
Yeah, very aggressive. I mean, he takes on the challenge with no hesitation.
And guys, the D has to show a little more fight on the interior than they did on that trip.
Hachimura finds Napier. It's Beal on the wing. Down low. Wants to get it to Bryant and does. And stolen by Dunn. To the right side. There's the lob to Markkanen. Up high to stuff the alley-oop.
And how about the incredible timing on that alley-oop?
He absolutely hammered it down. On the wing, Bryant. To the middle. Stolen by Markkanen. And here's the fast break. Here's Levine. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
No fear trying his luck inside. You know he has hops.
Bulls shooting their 5th and 6 free throws of the game.
And if we want to take a look back, they converted about 76% from the line.
And the Wizards are going with a whole new group out there now. Thaddeus Young, he's checked in for the Bulls. Denzel Valentine comes in for Chandler Hutchison. But they recover it. An intentional foul committed, but for what purpose, Greg, I'm not sure.
A scene of confusion right there. I can't imagine why he thought it was a good idea to foul there.
And we've just seen them make mistakes on back-to-back trips. Both those turnovers could have been avoided.
Berton's shot is good.
And the crisp passing has opened things up for them offensively.
Down again, Smith. For 3, Levine. That's in, coming off the assist from Young. Levine's got 11 points here in just the second half. Wizards trail by 5. And Mahimi now atop the key. The shot by Bertans. Nobody around. Off target from 3-point range. Here's Levine. And he gets the bucket. And now it's up to 25 points for Zach Levine.
Oh, Levine is such an explosive player. He's able to fight through the contact and get it to go.
Smith for three. And that would have counted, but his shot was off the mark this time. And so it's Chicago, bringing the quarter to a close with a 7-point lead. They've been giving John Wall all sorts of problems. He still hasn't been able to solve their defense. Back to the action after this word. The fourth quarter has arrived. So good to have you with us. The Wizards shooting in this game, 45%. Travis Bertans out there with Brown. Then there's Ish Smith. And it's Wall, and it's Mahimi in at the 5. Rome in the paint. That's the group on the floor right now for Washington. Valentine passes to Cornette. Harrison in the corner. Shot clock at 5. There's the 3. Rebound by the Wizards. Mahimi's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. And 2 free throws coming up, unable to get that one to go with all the contact. It's on Thaddeus Young.
And Wall's IQ is just impressive. He knows how to get under the D's skin. He isn't afraid of some contact either.
White, he's checked in for Chicago. And that's good as he hits both of his shots.
This is as good as it gets from the charity stripe here in the second.
And foul. And, yep, we thought we might see it. And the coach's challenge has been triggered on the personal foul call.
And this is the time now where the officials can review in closer detail what constituted the original personal foul. Getting a different angle can sometimes make it a lot easier to determine.
Greg, indeed, and the one thing with replay review is that when you see the slow motion replays, you really get a new appreciation for just the immense speed at which these players are moving at, and how fast the action really is, and how hard it can be sometimes, you know, Greg, to make the right call. And so the word is in. They've decided that the call stands as it was made on the floor.
And, you know, even if a coach still feels this wasn't the right call, you got to acknowledge the effort being put in to reviewing it. The double checking, and the game continues on.
All right, let's catch up with our sideline reporter, David Aldridge.
Well, during that break, Kevin, I heard what Scott Brooks said to his team. He's pleased that they're getting consistent points in the paint. He said, in this league, it's not easy to do what you guys are doing. Let's just keep doing it until they stop us. Kevin?
Thank you, David. And he lays it straight in. White's got the lead up to 9 now for Chicago.
And there's a pattern starting to take shape here. They're working it inside and getting good shots from close range.
And the call will be against Thaddeus Young. That's foul number 2 for him. Beal's checked in for Ish Smith. Fourth quarter now. We're about a minute and a half in. And stolen by White. In transition, here come the Bulls. Harrison kicks to White. Here's Hutchison. A chance to extend the lead to double digits, but it's no good. Beal drives in. Wall passes to Brown. And it's Beal in the corner. Off the mark there with the three-point shot. The Bulls leading by 9. Here's Harrison. Beal on the double team. Outside White. 5 on the clock. To the paint. Here's Hutchison. Nice pass. Nice catch and a resounding dunk.
More of a shooting than passing guard. White still able to find the open man.
Now here's Beal. Not a lot of room. Greg, if you're a small market team, how do you convince stars that you've drafted and developed to stay and re-sign?
It's a great question, Kevin. I actually think in a lot of ways it's easier today because you can be box office. You can be a superstar in a small market and have the name recognition because of the era we play in. And so I think the biggest way to keep them there is to build a championship caliber team around them. I think that is your saving grace. If you can prove to them that you can build a championship caliber team, I don't really think that there is a reason to want to leave.
It's a solid blueprint. And a wide open look for Porter. from outside off the mark.
Defensive breakdown, and they can't capitalize. He'll hit that shot almost every time.
And they're able to recover. Levine with it. Now Beal defending. And Levine, here we go. And it's good, 2 points. Levine's got 15 points in just the second half.
Wow, the quickness Levine possesses is just fantastic. At times, he overwhelms you with it on these drives inside.
Here's Wall. Inside. Here's Bryant. 2 free throws coming up, and so the coach's challenge here comes into play. The coach protesting the personal foul call.
And this is the time now where the officials can review in closer detail what constituted the original personal foul. Getting a different angle can sometimes make it a lot easier to determine.
Greg, indeed, and the one thing with replay review is that when you see the slow motion replay, you really get a new appreciation for just the immense speed at which these players are moving at. And how fast the action really is, and how hard it can be sometimes, Greg, to make the right call. And so the word is in. They've decided that the call stands as it was made on the floor.
And, even if a coach still feels this wasn't the right call, you got to acknowledge the effort being put in to reviewing it. The double checking, and the game continues on.
And it's a defensive 3-second violation.
What's up?
And he shows the focus there, nails the technical.
And the Dirk comparisons, they're understandable. Marketing is a big man who can shoot for days, but you know what? He'll flush it on you, too.
Beal, the pass to Bonga. The Wizards working the ball around now. Hachimura. And the dunk by Hachimura.
That's a double whammy, guys.
That's right. A great defensive play, then the emphatic stuff.
Oh, yeah, bang, bang. An impressive sequence that has them fired up.
Levine dishes to Carter. Right side, Porter. He kicks it to Markkanen. For 3, Levine. And again, Chicago. No good. And it's Wall with the ball for the Wizards. Bryant looking over the floor. Beal with it. The drive by Bryant. The offensive rebound. It's a 4-second differential between the shot clock and game clock. Porter in the corner. Levine finds White. Pass to Porter. The Bulls need to get a shot off here. Levine for 3. It doesn't go for him. And so it's Chicago winning this one. They came in here and took care of business like... Confident and ready for action, the Bulls as they head into the locker room earlier on. The hometown crowd certain to give. Here's the starting group for the Cleveland Cavaliers. Ashman and Love are the forwards. Garland and Sexton man the backcourt. And it's Drummond in at the 5. And for Chicago, Levine at the 2 with Porter at the 3. Markkanen and Carter are up front. And it's White in at the 1 spot. Passes it to Levine. Two teams badly needing a win tonight, Greg. Some desperations on both sides.
And it's easy to start second-guessing yourself, Kevin. You want to make adjustments, but also stay true to who you are.
Garland, the pass to Drummond. Goes back up. He lays it in.
Well, just quick with the decision-making. Smart pass by Darius Garland.
And here's Levine. And it's sent back by Drummond. In transition, here come the Cavaliers. Garland with the bucket.
Well, the toughness of Darius Garland on display. Wants to finish through contact and get the bucket.
Outside, Levine.
Well, this is what you call your big man playing big. Terrific work on the glass.
Sexton. The putback. It's good on the putback.
That is really good work there on the offensive glass.
For Chicago, they've gone 1 of 3 from the field to start this one so far. So first quarter just over a minute and a half in. Here's Levine, banked in off the glass.
Tell you, feeling the contact and the concentration to finish through it. Nice by Levine.
Now Sexton. Oh, and he blocks it off the glass. Wow. And now here's Markkanen, the fast break chance. Here's Levine, uses the glass to finish the layup. Levine's got 6.
All right, defensively now, you've got to find a way to slow this guy down because he's putting it to you.
The Cavaliers have gone 50% from the field, hitting 3 of 6 since the opening tip. Garland with it. White's there. To the wing right side. Osman kicks to Sexton. Plenty of space. Drummond, great positioning on the putback.
Pursues the offensive glass with purpose. Drummond knows who he is, and boy, does he attack it.
Pass to Levine. Another field goal for him. 4 for 6 shooting tonight.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
I think defensively, that is not the way you want to start. Giving up high percentage looks, that doesn't typically end well.
Pulls it from the elbow. Love can't hit.
Boy, a miss like that will drive any scorer crazy, especially with the defender giving a cushion.
Well, one thing that Kevin Love will always have is his passing. He'll be one of the best deep court passers until the day he retires.
And we know this, Greg. He took his inspiration with that ability from the great Wes Unseld. He, too, an incredible passer, easy opportunities at the rim in a jump start of the break situation. Just 2 incredible guys at what they do.
And that one drops for him.
Aggressive defense. The battle with Drummond inside is a collision waiting to happen.
Levine up top. He's got 8. Cavaliers leading. Sexton attacking. Feeds to Love. Over Porter. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. It's going to go on Otto Porter Jr.
And what I love about Mr. Love is that he's become an absolute workhorse, a guy who accepts his role and gives everything to that role on a nightly basis. Absolutely love the adjustments he's made over the course of his career.
So Chicago ends up going with the new group. To the paint. Here's Cornette. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
Really the right play defensively. If you can't block, force them to the line.
The Bulls shooting their first free throws of the game.
And their free throw percentage as a unit last year, 76%, right around the middle of the road.
Thompson, he's checked in for Kevin Love.
Boy, a really soft touch on display. It is a luxury to have a big man who can hit from the line at a consistent rate.
Here's Windler. That's in, coming off the assist from Thompson.
Well, they've decided to give Tristan Thompson a little bit more opportunity to handle the ball, and what a pretty delivery there.
6 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Dunn looking over the floor. Down low. Here's Cornette. Count that one.
What a terrific pass. Work the ball inside and create a good look for your teammate.
16 seconds left to play here in the first. To the inside, and Thompson throws it down.
Well, Thompson's athleticism allows him to finish with power.
Dunn outside. Over Drummond. No shortage of scoring here at the end of the first quarter. Cavaliers ahead, leading by 4. And we'll be back shortly. And if you're just joining us, we've played through 1 quarter in this one. And taking a look at the Cavaliers' performance here, what do you guys see?
Just cashing in on second chance opportunities. That's how they built this early lead.
Yeah, the defense hasn't been there. They are getting hammered on second chance opportunities.
On the floor for Cleveland, getting going here in the second. Nance and Thompson are up front. Andre Drummond is out there with Porter. And it's Windler in at the 3 spot. They get the rebound. Thompson passes to Nance. Second shot opportunity. Count that bucket. Nance has got the lead up to 6 now for Cleveland.
Really well done there. Just confident and composed, never in a hurry.
Down against Drummond. Now here's Dunn. Picked him clean. Now Cleveland moving it up. And finished off by Porter.
Well, they weren't going to pass up that chance to get out and run following the steal.
And we played through the first minute here in the second. Hutchison's shot is off.
The defense ready for him on that possession. They had to be because he is so strong in the paint.
Boy, and how about that determination by Thompson? Love to see that kind of focus in transition.
Bulls trail by 10. Satoransky with it. Still looking for his first bucket in this one. Here's Hutchison. To the middle. Here's Cornette. His shot is good, making him a perfect 2 for 2 from the floor.
Boy, doesn't get any easier than that. What a size advantage, and just goes to work.
Porter passes to Thompson. And Thompson throws it down.
Oh, inflicting some punishment with the 2-hand flush.
They're going for the throat.
And you can't help but see the impact Thompson has in the paint. On both ends of the floor, he's a rock planted near the rim. Very strong legs that help him get to so many of those rebounds.
So it's the Cavaliers now. Out to the right wing. Here's Windler. Dunn covering.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
And with Thompson, as you said, Greg, once he's planted in the paint, good luck.
I mean, think about it. About 40% of his rebounds are on the offensive end. He just refuses to get moved or boxed out. Combine that with his hunger on that end of the floor, and you see why he's such a great rebounder.
Here's what Chicago's going with right now. Valentine's checked in for Chandler Hutchison. And it's Shaquille Harrison in for Chris Dunn. And Cleveland with a change here, too. Garland, he's checked in for Drummond.
I'll tell you, right now, these guys cannot be stopped.
Boy, it looks like their confidence is at an all-time high, just feeding off each other right now.
Now, here's Satoransky. He's tightly guarded. The Cavaliers leading by 12, and now they decide to foul intentionally.
Really no idea why you're fouling in a situation like that. You know, maybe there's some bad blood between those two.
In the corner, Nance with it. There's 1:47 left here in the second.
And that's Nance Jr.'s go-to move. This guy doesn't mess around when he gets that kind of position.
Here's White. It's good. He makes his first shot of the game.
Well, you get exactly what you want right there. Clean look, right at the cup. Nicely done.
Outside, Porter. Right wing. Here's Windler. And he's good on the 3-ball. Windler's got 7 points.
Oh, great ball movement there.
Outside, Levine. Carter up top, and Porter comes to help. Levine against Porter. Levine dishes to Porter. Just 5 to shoot for 3. Levine can't hit. Garland with it, and it's Carter picking him up. Porter finds Thompson. And there's the whistle. 3-second violation. Cedi Osman, he's checked in for the Cavaliers. Bulls trail by 15. Outside, Levine. Outside, White. Back to Levine. And a foul call. Almost got it to go in, but he'll go to the line for 2. It's going to go on Tristan Thompson.
You know, I like that mentality by Levine, taking it inside, mixing it up a little bit.
Chicago shooting their 3rd and 4th free throw shots of the night. And so Levine nails both of them. The Cavaliers leading by 13. Porter looking it over. Back to Thompson. Porter passes to Thompson. And that one, good. He's got 10.
The assist totals, Kevin, just continue to grow. They're way ahead in that category. Ball movement has been flawless.
Here's Levine, and Levine throws it down.
This guy has got an insane vertical. Levine, no doubt.
Porter outside, and he got that one up in time, but doesn't go in. Tristan Thompson, he's been the guy making things happen for Cleveland. He notched 8 points. Thank you, David, and we'll be back after halftime as the 3rd quarter gets underway.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey, everybody. Good to see you back here on our halftime. The first quarter for the Cavaliers was fairly even. They had a 4-point advantage at the end of the period. And that does it for our halftime show. We now...
And with a big gap on the scoreboard, the second half begins with very different goals for these teams. One side trying to mount a comeback, one side trying to protect their lead. You look at Zach Levine, he's really been playing well.
He had a fast pass to the lane that first half, got inside on demand.
Now, this guy is such a good finisher on the move, and so far the defense has not been able to counter it.
Well, we've got a moment left set the floor. Brought to you by Gatorade, all fueled up for the second half. So for Chicago right now, Markkanen and Carter are up front. White and Levine team up in the backcourt. And it's Porter in at the 3, the small forward. Markkanen dishes to Porter. Bulls moving the ball around. Here's Carter, and it's sent back by Drummond.
A high motor keeps Drummond engaged defensively. He doesn't want to let any shots go in.
Teams have dynasties. The 90s, Michael Jordan. We've seen it over the many decades. Over the next decade, though, who do you think is going to lead the pack there, Greg?
Ooh, that's a great question. You know, with the way Father Time is treating LeBron, you might have to wait and see because he is still playing at such a high level. But, you know, obviously Giannis has got to be on the short list with the Bucks. But for me, I really look at Luka in Dallas. I just feel like with
Kristaps Porzingis, that duo could just be deadly with how the game is played, but don't sleep on the Celtics with Tatum and Brown and that group that they have with the front office they have. Man, I think the league overall is going to be in great shape moving forward.
It sure seems that way. And he comes up with the deuce. Garland's got his second bucket.
Yeah, the chemistry has been terrific. Really impressed with their offensive execution.
Porter kicks to Levine. Pass to Carter. Outside, White. On the wing, Porter. Stolen by Garland. And now the Cavaliers. Fast break. Drummond passes to Love. Drills the three-pointer. Love's got 7.
Everything going to plan here to start the third. 80% shooting thus far.
On the wing, Porter. The pass to Carter. Back to Porter. Inside. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Here's Levine. Sexton grabs the board.
And they've got a big lead, not just on the scoreboard, but really in the rebounding numbers as well.
Kicks it out to Love. Garland with it, wide on him. Garland, the pass to Drummond. Here's Osman. No good on the triple.
Boy, a wide open shot from his favorite spot. That is one he'd like to have back. That's a complete effort. Stuck with his man, gets his hand up, and then he doesn't hesitate to finish the possession with the rebounding job.
The open look here for Sexton. His three-pointer's off the mark. And so it's Carter who brings the ball up for Chicago. Here's Porter. Good D from Love.
I'll tell you, everything went right in terms of execution. He just can't get it to go.
Osman kicks to Love. From outside the arc, Carter pulls it in. Bulls trail by 20. They could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Too many empty possessions. Right now, they need a basket.
Boy, Otto Porter with the pretty delivery. That's nice.
Passes to Garland. Love outside. Here's Sexton. And now we've got the intentional foul. So Chicago ends up going with the new group. 1:07 left here in the third quarter. And Nance kicks to Sexton. Clock at 6. Here's Thompson. Right side, Sexton. They get it back. And it's Thompson with the jam.
Yeah, I think the activity level that Tristan Thompson plays with on missed shots is something every NBA player can learn from.
Done outside. And he banks in the layup.
Well, just tremendous composure on the interior. Read the defense, take advantage of the situation, and deliver.
Cleveland leading by 18. And here's Sexton. Over Harrison. Sexton's shot is good.
Well, speed is such an important weapon for Collin Sexton, and he gets to the mid-range game. Nice.
Valentine passes to Cornette. Here's Harrison. Low block shot, and that one goes long. Here's Sexton, and that shot was up in time, but doesn't go in.
Now that's about attention to detail on the defensive end. Chris Dunn really getting after it with his quick feet.
And so. And a chance right now to show you our State Farm assist of the game.
And the definition of teamwork right there, guys. I mean, what great communication between them, and what a beautiful feed.
Nothing better than chemistry, right? Working together to create a bucket.
And we reach the fourth quarter in a game that may be already out of hand. And Cleveland looking at who they've got to start the fourth quarter. Nance and Thompson are up front. Then it's Porter. Then there's Sexton. And it's Windler in at the 2 guard. Back to Nance. That's in, coming off the assist from Thompson. Thompson's got 3 assists in the game. Bulls trail by 20. Pass to Hutchison. And some nice ball movement here by Chicago. And that's a foul called on Collin Sexton. That is his first foul of the game. Love's checked in for Nance. Cavaliers on D. They lead by 20. That's the most we've seen. Levine looking around. Shot clock at 5. And it's off from three-point range. Well, Cleveland shooting fantastically in this game. 62% from the floor. Sexton against Levine. Left side, Sexton. To the paint. That one doesn't drop. White with the defensive effort. And, oh, here we go. Carter's got it in the fast break chance. And he makes the bucket, gets the whistle, and now a three-point play chance here for him.
Moving it around, 8 of their last 10 coming off assists.
And looking back at what was a stellar career, Greg, if there was one thing you could have done different, do you have anything on your mind?
You know, I would have loved to have had the opportunity to finish my career in New York. That was a special place, a special time. Unfortunately, that didn't transpire, but that's the one thing that stands out. That and obviously not winning a championship.
I can understand both of those.
Yes.
Garland, and that's off the glass and in. And the Cavaliers lead by 19.
Boy, how about the nimbleness to overcome the defense inside. Darius Garland makes his opportunities.
Here's Levine. Makes that one fall. It's his 8th bucket in 15 shot attempts. The Cavaliers leading by 17. And Drummond kicks to Sexton. Here's the 3. The putback, and Drummond is right there.
Yeah, and they've shown effort and aggression in the paint, really right from the tip. Their rebounding edge right now, massive.
Here's Levine. Banked in off the glass. Levine's got 4 this quarter.
Boy, this guy has been terrific. The rest of the team, however, struggling.
Garland dishes to Drummond to the inside. And there's Garland. That's good on the assist by Drummond. Drummond's got 6 assists in the game. And so Levine will bring it up now for the Chicago Bulls. Trailing by 19. The 3. Again, Levine missing. Cavaliers have gotten 4 of their 6 shots to fall so far here in the 4th. A pretty nice efficiency there. And Garland has it in the corner. Here's Drummond. Good on the bucket.
You can tell how comfortable Drummond is down there. Excels at using that size in close to the basket.
That's going to be over and back. Not watching for the line that time.
And to make that mistake at this time is tough to come back from.
These are the kinds of plays that can be game changers, that can make you hang your head.
A platoon swap here for Cleveland. And we're about 3.5 minutes into the 4th quarter. Here's Zizic. Misses off the left iron. Bulls trail by 21.
Well, guys, this was never really a contest. Just a total obliteration, if you will. And you can safely say mission accomplished now for Cleveland.
As one-sided as it gets today, you know, there were some dominant moments in about every facet of this game for that team.
Yeah, I mean, Kevin, it's hard to think of what didn't go right for them. Game planning by the coaches, execution by the players, everything was just on target.
The one player that really stands out, of course, in this one, it was a dazzling game for Andre Drummond.
Boy, his defense is what stood out to me. There was a no-fly zone around this guy all night. He contested every shot in his area and sent a few back.
Now, here's Valentine. Guarded closer. Makes it off the glass.
Well, this is what they needed earlier on. At some point, it's too little, too late.
Yeah, but then again, this run came against a team that may have felt it had already won, and you get the sense it let its guard down.
Here's Exum. And the foul on Daniel Gafford. That is his first foul of the game. And the Bulls making a change here. Levine's checked in. Dellavedova is scanning the floor. No good from Zizic. So it's Chicago now. 19-point game. Pass to Hutchison. Here's Gafford. Outside Levine. A three ball. No good on that one. So we see the Cavaliers taking the win here. A resounding victory for them. And Greg, an enemy. Up next, the Bulls taking on the Magic. For the Bulls. Welcome, sports fans. Thanks for joining us. A look at the starting group for the Magic. At the 4 and the 5, we have Gordon and Vucevic. Fournier out there with Markelle Fultz. And it's Isaac in at the small forward. And for the Bulls, Porter and Markkanen, the duo at forward. White and Levine team up in the backcourt. And it's Carter in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. Now here's Fultz. Pass to Isaac. Back to Fultz. Magic moving the ball around. 5 on the clock, and slam dunk by Vucevic.
Capable of finishing off those alley-oops. Throw it in Vucevic's area, and he's going to go get it for you.
Levine looking around. Fires from the line. Rebounded by Isaac. Outside Fournier. From deep. No good that time. And it's Chicago the other way. And Nikola Vucevic is going to pick up the foul. That is his first foul of the game.
And it was a strong year for Evan Fournier. Career highs for him in several categories.
Greg, I like his game. I mean, he's got really nice size. He's highly skilled. Plays at a comfortable pace. There's a lot to like about what's in his package. And, you know, he's one of those guys that seems like he's been around forever, and yet he's just now entering the prime of his career. That's scary for opponents.
Now here's Gordon. Zach Levine unable to get his last shot to go. It's stolen by Carter. Oh, and a fast break for the Bulls. And stolen by Fournier. Oh, and here we go with Gordon. Nobody back. And it's Gordon finishing it off.
Oh, that is just unreal. Is this the dunk contest, or are we actually playing a real game?
No, this one counts, Greg. Believe me.
My
with confidence to attempt that alley-oop to himself.
Well, he couldn't help himself. Couldn't resist. That really was a spectacular play.
Vucevic with the block.
Get that weak stuff out of here. You can't come weak like that against Vucevic. He's going to send it back at you.
Isaac finds Gordon. Knocks it loose. And stolen by White. On the wing, Porter. He's covered by Isaac. Levine can't hit.
Well, you know, this is what happens. You can't afford to lose concentration even for a nanosecond.
Now the pass to Fournier. And Porter comes to help. Pass to Fultz. On the wing, Gordon. Back to Fultz. Lob pass to Gordon. And the layup is good.
Well, you know what I like to say? Persistence pays. And with Gordon, he's the kind of guy who just does not rest on the glass.
Now Levine. He feeds it to Carter. And that one is good. Greg, you were a feared ball hawk in your playing days, and I know you see similar players playing today.
No doubt about that, Kev. You know, Ben Simmons, a player at 6'10" with those hands. He's incredible to watch on that. And how about Fred VanVleet, though? He's a guy, they say he's 6'1". I don't know, but he gets into you and competes, man, and that's the beauty of our game. You know, you can be as big as the trees and have a major impact, or you can be one of those little fellas, as they like to call us, and be equally as effective on the floor.
Like the Chris Pauls, the Patrick Beverleys, there are a lot of those guys that play the ball like you did so well. Yeah, right. Great players. Orlando with the ball after Chicago picking up a basket just moments ago. And too much time in the lane. They get called for the 3-second violation. We have got to see that sensational mobile one block again.
And early in a game, these sorts of plays really can set the tone.
So Chicago ends up going with the new group. Terrence Ross is checked in for the Magic. Augustine comes in for Markelle Fultz.
Yeah, another nice bucket down low. They've really been able to work the ball into the post effectively here so far.
Now here is Augustine. The dish now to Gordon. Vucevic trying to get open. And it's Gordon missing.
And you can see the defenders afraid to kind of get in his way a lot of times when he's on his way to the basket. But on that one, they were there.
Hutchison's shot is off. And so it's Augustine who will bring it up for the Magic. Passes it to Isaac. He dishes it to Vucevic. It's good. Vucevic has got 6 points.
Boy, that's just strength there. That's what we call weight room. The power of Vucevic on display.
It's a 4-second differential between the shot clock and game clock. Here's Young. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle and 2 shots coming up. Chicago shooting their first shots from the stripe in this game.
And their free throw percentage as a unit last year, 76%, right around the middle of the road.
And, you know, as good as Young can be in the open court, doesn't quite carry over to his free throw shooting.
Pass to Carter Williams. Feeds it to Vucevic. And Vucevic throws it down.
Really hard to say enough about how good Carter Williams is at spotting the open man. He's got excellent vision and just a nice feel for what they're trying to get done in their offense.
Nikola Vucevic firing on all cylinders for the Orlando Magic. And for those of you just tuning in, the second quarter of action is where we're at right now. And guys, for the Magic, what jumps out to you so far, numbers-wise?
You got to credit their defense, communicating, rotating, making plays on the ball.
They've got them rattled. It's only the first quarter, and already they've made enough big plays on defense to last really an entire game.
All fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset the lineups courtesy of Gatorade as the second quarter gets going. On the court for Orlando, they've got Vucevic. Bamba is out there with Ennis. Then it's Michael Carter Williams, and it's Ross in a shooting guard. Vucevic the pass to Bamba. And Vucevic throws it down.
All the reach you need to throw it down there. Vucevic making it look easy.
And Clark, you can see Nikola Vucevic following the trend of many other centers in our league. He's incorporating that three-point shot into his arsenal.
Well, how about these numbers, Greg? I mean, Vucevic was taking over 4 threes a game. That's like a perimeter player on some teams. I mean, he shoots a respectable clip from that range, but I think it's part of just trying to keep other centers honest as to why he shoots that many.
Those plays can make a difference in a game like this.
Well, you know it's going to fire up, Greg, everybody on that bench.
Making a statement for sure. I mean, we'll see if they can maintain that aggressive approach, guys.
Carter Williams finds Bamba. Chicago grabs the miss. And here's the fast break. And that one is hammered home.
Well, one thing you like there is the extra pass. Evidence that the game is starting to slow down for Dunn.
Down low. And it's going to be out of bounds. The Bulls will take it.
And that's just carelessness there. I mean, you have got to have your head in the game.
So for the Bulls, Carter, he's checked in for Luke Cornett. Lowry Markkanen comes in for Thaddeus Young. And it's White in for Chris Dunn. Ken Birch is checked in for the Magic. The shot by Valentine, no good. Orlando leading. Carter Williams kicks to Birch. Carter Williams dishes to Bamba. And stolen by Valentine. Fast break, here comes Chicago. Here's Harrison. And the layup's good off the glass. Harrison's got the lead up to 1 now for Chicago. All right, well, look at how the hustle game has been going for the Bulls.
Well, I think the defensive aggressiveness on display here has caught them off guard. Playing airtight defense and coming up with the steals.
And also, they're jumping on a lot of turnovers, making sure they turn them into points at the other end.
Here's Harrison. Birch grabs the board.
I guess even he has to miss one of those once in a while.
Out to the right wing. And here is Carter Williams. Nothing yet on the scoreboard for him. Just 5 on the clock. And stolen by Valentine. Some nice ball movement by the Bulls. Bamba with the block.
Guys, that's all athleticism and timing. Bamba, a terrific shot blocker because he uses the physical tools he has quite well.
Draws contact on the shot, and now a three-point play chance as he'll head to the line. That sends Mohamed Bamba to the free throw line. It's on Lauri Markkanen. Some changes for Chicago. Porter's checked in for Denzel Valentine. And Levine subbed in for Harrison. So Orlando going with an almost entirely new group here. Gordon's checked in for Ken Burch. Fournier comes in for James Ennis. Markelle Fultz is checked in for Terrence Ross. And DJ Augustine subbed in for Michael Carter-Williams. Levine up again. And Carter with his second chance points. Carter's got his second basket.
And their shots are falling now with more regularity than we saw at first.
Well, it was a slow start, but they've gone from simmer to medium heat, and they're bordering on hot to close this gap.
The shot's good from Fournier.
Yeah, nice vision from the little fella there, Augustine, making it easy for his teammates by finding the open man.
Porter with it. Bamba picks him up. Porter passes to White. In the corner, it's Levine. Takes the three. The putback, controls the rebound and puts it back up and in.
And those second chance points really become almost like bonus points when you can get them.
Fultz finds Gordon. And they double up Gordon. And there's the pass to Bamba. And the dunk by Bamba.
Really like the quick decision-making of Fultz. They're excellent at surveying the floor for the open teammate.
To the inside, it's stolen by Fultz. And now Augustine pushing it up. No one back to stop him. And that one, good. And it's a 6-point Magic lead.
And they've had assists now in their last 3 baskets.
On the wing, Porter. Kicks it to Levine. There's 21 seconds left in the first half. Here's Carter. Back to Levine. Over Fultz. Levine can't hit.
He's been ice cold tonight. And, you know, you look at the scoreboard, guys, they really could have used his contributions.
Augustine dishes to Bamba. Excellent D there from Markkanen. And we've reached halftime in this one. Orlando out in front. They lead by 6. All right, thank you, David. And folks, don't go away. After the break, we'll see you right back here.
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey, everybody. Welcome to the 2K Sport. A tremendous start for Nikola Vucevic. He had 10 points, 4 rebounds, and that's...
Second half of basketball upon us. We may be in for an exciting finish based on how close of a game it's been so far. You know, Vucevic, guys, has been exceptional.
The way he was able to finish on the block was incredible there in that first half.
Yeah, you know what? I think he's doing exactly what he has to do. Using his body, shaking off contact, and then finishing at the rim.
White and Levine team up in the backcourt. Porter and Markkanen, the duo at forward. And it's Carter in at the 5. That's Billy Donovan's 5 as we get going here in the second half. Here's Vucevic. Gordon trying to break loose. And it's Vucevic. That time on the assist by Isaac.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Yeah, and that's 4 straight field goals now they've allowed from point-blank range. Can't happen.
And with the offense getting right to the rim, at least they saved the layup.
Old school D right there, just telling them no easy layups. It's as simple as that. And that's what you expect from them.
Magic leading by 6. Over to the wing. Fultz finds Vucevic. Back to Fultz. To the middle. Vucevic with the bucket. Vucevic has got 14 points for the game.
Fantastic ball movement. They're picking them apart with their passing.
Purposeful passing it is, partner. Their last 10 points have all come off assists.
Carter inside the three-point line. And again, no good by Chicago.
And they continue to control the glass.
Guys, I think they've simply been the more physical team, and that's why they're ahead.
Fournier goes in. Up and in on the layup. Fournier's got the lead up to 10 now for the Magic.
The plan of attack is obvious. Get the ball inside and go strong to the rim.
You know, the defense has been very slow to adapt. I mean, that's 10 straight points now inside.
Oh, that's a major league throwdown.
Keeps a tight grip on that rim, too, after the finish.
Maybe that'll help them recapture their edge a little bit, guys.
Vucevic to the pass to Fultz, and finished off by Fultz.
Boy, Vucevic, so solid in all fundamentals of the game, and really an outstanding passer for a big guy.
Outside, Levine. Lets it go from deep. Trains the three-pointer. Levine's got 7 points for the quarter.
Well, that's one way he can finish, but far from the only way he gets it done. He's got all kinds of tricks up his sleeve.
Fournier passes to Fultz. Terrific assist, a nice finish. Solid play all around.
And 10 of their last 12 coming off assists.
Levine with it, outguarded by Fultz. Launches it. Levine can't hit.
Their game plan needs to change if they're going to get out of this hole, because he is just not there offensively.
And Fournier kicks to Fultz. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot two. He gets on Lauri Markkanen.
Hey, I tell you what, I like the fact that Markelle Fultz is not afraid of contact. He doesn't mind getting roughed up. When he's going up with his shot, he plays through that contact nicely.
So it's both teams making substitutions here. Bulls trail by 11. 3 minutes gone now in the third quarter. Cornette passes to Dunn. To the wing on the left. Sweet move. And oh, he blocked it and deflects off the backboard.
They have been board dominant in this game. That's definitely been a factor in crafting this huge lead.
And it's been a well-rounded performance. I mean, strong rebounding has certainly been at the center of it, but it's been good on a number of levels.
6 to shoot, and Vucevic kicks to Fultz. Orlando needs to get off a shot, and they force the shot clock violation. Great D for the Magic. James Ennis, he'll check in for Markelle Fultz, and DJ Augustine subbed in for Carter Williams. And that was another look at the aggressive D that led to the Mobile One block.
And guys, that's about as good a defensive play as you'll see. Instant reaction to get a hand to the shot.
Satoransky against Vucevic. Here's Cornette. The shot's good on the assist by Satoransky. Cornette's got it back down to a single-digit deficit for Chicago. Ross dishes to Vucevic. Back to Ross. Inside, and slam dunk by Vucevic.
Now that is a terrific cut to the basket by Vucevic. I mean, really excelling in the pick and roll set.
Satoransky against Ross. Vucevic with the block. There's 39 seconds left to play in the third. The jump hook, and again it's Orlando converting.
Vucevic really, you know, he has the ability to dominate on the offensive end, and that's why he's an all-star caliber center.
And Satoransky kicks to Dunn. Pass to Hutchison. Bulls moving the ball around. Out left to the wing. Back to Dunn. Pass to Hutchison. Young from outside. Vucevic with the rebound. Vucevic has got 6 rebounds here tonight. Three-pointer Augustine. And the miss. And so it's the Orlando Magic looking at a 13-point lead heading into the next quarter. And their ability to get points in the paint has made all the difference in this one. We'll take a quick break and then back to the action here. And let's go back to a terrific pass that we're calling tonight our State Farm assist of the game.
Yeah, an easy choice tonight. Look at the precision on this pass. Put it on a platter for him.
Served him up a tasty room service dime right there, boy.
And with the fourth quarter upon us, time is running out for this game to become competitive. Fourth quarter on the floor for the Magic. At the 4 and the 5, we have Gordon and Vucevic. Michael Carter-Williams is out there with Terrence Ross. And it's Isaac in at the 3 spot. He hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points. And the Magic lead by 15.
They've shown some strength in the paint today. Their work on the boards has been impressive.
Guys, that's putting it mildly. I mean, they've been absolutely dominant.
It's deflected. Tipped away. A solo fast break on up the court. And it's slammed in by Young.
No doubt about it on that finish by Young.
And it's Carter-Williams with the ball for the Magic. And Shaquille Harris gets the whistle that time. That's his first foul. So Chicago going with an almost entirely new group here. Wendell Carter, he's checked in for Young. Lauri Markkanen comes in for Chandler Hutchison. Porter's checked in for Valentine. And it's Kobe White in for Dunn. And a switcher also for Orlando. Fournier is checked in.
Man, I admire how Isaac fights through the contact there, man. Grit and grind on display, not letting the defense tie him down on these shots.
Harrison passes to Carter. And that's out of bounds. Chicago will retain possession.
Great instincts from him to get a hand on that pass and tip it out.
And, you know, even though they didn't come up with the steal, that's still a nice defensive play.
The Bulls making a switch here. Levine's checked in, and a change for the Magic. Markelle Fultz is checked in for Ross. Fultz dishes to Fournier. From deep. No good. And the Bulls going the other way now. Levine up top. Can't hit that one. Great D that time from Vucevic. We're about 2 minutes into the fourth quarter in this one. Fournier for 3. Gets it to go from beyond the arc.
That's Fournier's specialty. The long-distance bomb that really hand-ties defenses.
Here's Levine. Throws it down as the official calls the foul. It may be a three-point play. That one on Vucevic.
Oh, Kevin, not a petty, not a Manny, but a facial.
Oh, a bounce to the ounce, Greg? Yeah, showing off the bunnies.
He's a highlight reel, always on the launch pad.
Shot clock at 6. Drops in the tray. Levine's got 5 points now this quarter.
And he's shaking off that slow start, giving them a boost here in the second.
A little over 2.5 minutes have passed here in the fourth quarter. Vucevic finds Fultz. The shot's good on the assist by Vucevic. Vucevic has got 3 assists in the game. Fournier against Levine. .156 left to play here in the fourth. Count it. Levine's got 14 points here in the second half.
You know what you get there? Levine strong enough now to take on contact. Able to complete the play.
Fournier against Levine. Fournier passes to Vucevic. Goes up and lays it nice and easy. Vucevic has got 20.
Relentless in their approach, even with the game firmly in hand.
And, you know, until that final buzzer sounds, I mean, you've got to treat every possession like it's crucial.
Levine inside the three-point line. It's hauled in by the Magic. Gordon's got 4 rebounds in this game.
And so just rolling to the finish line now in what has been a very confident-looking performance for the Magic.
The differential in assists led to a lot of open looks, and it also helped to get more guys involved in the offense easy.
And they made the defense adjust, but they just couldn't come up with an answer.
And, you know, when you look at the huge impact he had, Just a monster game for Vucevic.
Boy, from a scoring standpoint, he was absolutely sensational. Made the game look easy tonight.
Got it. Nice one there from Levine.
You know, he's becoming a more well-rounded scorer, guys. Buckets like this demonstrate Levine's ability to finish from anywhere.
Outside Fournier. On the wing, Isaac. Back to Fournier. To the paint. Here's Fultz. And it's sent back by Carter.
How about the anticipation from Carter Jr.? Has a strong sense for when to go after that block shot. And you can appreciate the fight now, but it isn't how they came into the game.
Yeah, you know, I agree with you. They waited too long to finally ramp themselves up.
For three, Fournier sinks the three-pointer.
And they came in determined to take this one. It's going to be a happy flight home.
Yep, to have a stress-free win on the road, very satisfying. The fans are already headed for the exit.
And so it's Orlando taking this one by a big margin. All right, David, great job. Thanks so much. And that'll do it, folks. For Clark Kelp. And a glimpse inside the locker room. Players' final few moments.
Kevin, thanks very much.
Oh, I love that story. David, thank you. So a look at the starters for the Wizards. Hachimura and Bryant are in the middle. Wall runs the point with Beal at the 2. And it's Bonga in at the 3 spot. And for Chicago, Markkanen and Carter are up front. Levine at the 2 with Porter at the 3. And it's White in at the point guard. Now here's Porter. And some nice ball movement here by Chicago. Here's Levine. Uses the glass to finish the layup.
The question for Zach Levine coming in, will he get strong enough? There's your answer.
To the wing right side. Wall looking for an opening. To the inside, Bryant. And that comes off the assist by John Wall.
And it's always nice to get the easy look inside for your first points of the game.
It's White on the wing. Markkanen finds White. Outside, Porter. Kick out to Levine. 5 to shoot. Shoots over Beal. The putback controls the rebound and puts it back up and in.
Right there, Carter using his instincts and motor to track down the miss and convert into second chance points.
Now here's Wall. Outside for Beal. Stolen by Levine. First quarter of play with about a minute and a half gone. Levine double team. It's stolen by Hachimura. Out to the wing. Wall passes to Bryant. That shot off, so the Bulls will take it the other way. Oh, and a fast break for the Bulls. And again, Chicago turns it over.
Yeah, just not on the same page. Unfortunate, wasted possession.
And about 2 minutes played here in the first quarter. Outside, Beal. One up, one down. 2 points with his first shot this game.
Can't let Beal get that comfortable because he's so efficient once he gets in that area.
To the middle. Here's Carter. And it's sent back by Bryant. Pushing it up. And the dunk by Hachimura.
And it's all about getting to the right spot. And Hachimura did just that in transition.
Levine against Beal. Goes up on the block. And he can't bank that one in. Wizards have gone 3 of 4 from the field to start out the game. Hachimura finds Wall. And he uses the glass on the layup. A new generation of players, Greg, coming into the NBA alongside your son Cole. We've got a lot of players who I think are going to have a long-term impact on this game.
There's no doubt about it. Listen, I hope Cole can have the kind of impact that some of these guys are. But look at the Grizzlies. I think they got 2 terrific ones. Ja Morant has superstar written all over him. Brandon Clark probably surprised some people with his ability to have an impact. And if you look at this past draft, Obi Toppin is one to watch. This is a guy with great size and length who was a perimeter player until he had a growth spurt. So those are the types of players that I think when you combine athleticism and skill with the way the court is spaced, man, can have a tremendous impact in this game.
And so here is Chicago following the bucket by the Wizards. Here's Levine. The shot will not fall. Great D that time from Beal.
I mean, all period, it's been a struggle for him scoring the ball.
And Wall kicks to Hachimura. Beal dishes to Bryant. And finished off by Bryant.
And we continue to see Beal improve as a playmaker. Beautiful pass there.
Down low. And then Carter with the jam.
I guess he didn't appreciate getting scored on that last trip.
I guess not. He threw it down right on top of him. Now here's Bryant. 6 points for him. Left side, Beal. Stolen by Levine. And here we go. Fast break. Levine's got it. And it's White missing.
Unusual for him, just a lack of concentration. Fails to finish the play.
Outside, Wall. The feed to Bryant. And Bryant slams it in.
And how about the read from John Wall? He knows the angles, sees the opportunity, and makes the right feed.
Levine, and the jam by Levine.
And slams it home and gets some camera time on the end of it.
He did. He spent a while up on that rim, didn't he? Outside, Beal. And that does it for the first quarter. It's the Wizards up by 4. From the United Center in Chicago. Back in a moment. And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we've played through one quarter of action so far. And what stands out to you from Washington in this one?
Way to set the table. Offensively, they dominated on the interior.
They came in looking to attack from the get-go, willing to be physical and setting the tone.
And a chance here presented by Gatorade to see who's on the floor, all fueled up and ready to go for the start of the second quarter. So the Bulls 5 right now. We've got Chris Dunn, also Thomas Satoransky out there. And it's Young in at the 4 spot. Bulls trail by 6. The pass to Dunn. Lays it up and in off the pretty assist. Dunn's got his first bucket in this one.
One of the stronger point guards we have, Chris Dunn, often does his best work in the paint.
Back to Smith. Bertans with the ball. The rebound by Young. And we're starting the second quarter, about a minute gone. Here's Hutchison. Comes up empty down low. Washington leading now by 4. Bertans kicks to Payton. Brown drives in. The shot's good.
Unselfish, moving the ball. Love to see this kind of offense.
Young looking around. Passes it to Cornette. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
And you know what? You allow a guy to get right to the rim like that. That's your only option.
The Bulls shooting their first free throws of this one. And the first one drops. Chicago making some changes. Denzel Valentine comes in for Chandler Hutchison. And it's Harrison in for Satoransky. Mo Wagner's checked in for the Wizards.
When your bigs can make free throws, it's a huge advantage. Love his approach to getting to the line.
Now here is Smith. He's been patient so far. Nothing on the scoreboard yet. Bertans with the ball. Now guarded by Dunn. 6 on the shot clock. Here's Smith. It's hauled in by the Bulls. And out of bounds as the Wizards gain possession.
Careless turnover. You lose focus for even a moment in this league. That's the result.
And we're about 2 minutes into the second quarter here. Inside. Here's Wagner. And down it goes, jamming that one home.
Not the kind of aggressive defense they need to cut into the lead.
Yeah, you have to protect the rim, Greg, a little better.
Also, if you can't get stops at this point, it really doesn't matter what you do at the offensive end.
And guys, they continue to put a lot of pressure on the interior defenders with their work down low.
Brown, the pass to Smith. Back to Brown. And finished off by Brown.
Taking what the defense offers up, Smith with good vision there finds the open man.
Pass to Valentine. Pass to Cornette. Tries yet again. Got a piece of it. Brown outside. Smith kicks to Brown. The pass to Wagner. Back to Brown. Smith against Dunn. Nice shot by Smith.
And they are attacking the rim and getting great results.
Bulls trail by 8. And in the second quarter, a little under 3.5 minutes played already. It's deflected. Here's Wagner. It's stolen. Young outside. And it's Young finishing it off.
Excellent on both ends of that play.
Yeah, the steal was sharp, but the slam topped it off.
Turning defense into offense. Every coach talks about it. Perfect example right there.
Here's Bertans after the Bulls pick up 2. Payton, good. Payton's got the lead up to 8 now for the Wizards.
Nice pass there to set that basket up.
Valentine with it. Brown on him. Dunn looking over the floor. And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Young. Lauri Markkanen's checked in for Chicago. Kobe White comes in for Dunn. And then for Washington, Hachimura, he's checked in for Davis Bertans. Bradley Beal comes in for Payton. And John Wall subbed in for Smith. Now here's Wall. They lead by 8. That's the biggest of the game.
And if you look at this first half, overall, they've just had the better shot selection.
What they have done is ran their plays all the way through until they get something they like.
Just 2 seconds between shot clock and game clock. Passes to Wagner. Here's Hachimura. Wizards passing it around. Beal gets a wide open look. Off target from outside. And here is Valentine. Not going to go that time.
There is the value of great rim protection without fouling, forcing the miss.
And so it's the Washington Wizards with a... All right, Dave, thank you. And time now for the halftime break with the third quarter.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey, welcome back to a pretty close game for the Wizards throughout the first quarter. The largest lead they had was 6 in the... That's all for now.
And we hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. We're halfway through the game. Thomas Bryant really making a difference here.
Well, we'll find out if they were able to find an answer for him over the break. He was scoring with ease in that first half.
I think both sides probably adjusted a few things. The key for him is to bring the same level of energy over these last 2 quarters.
Taking a look at the Wizards. Ball runs the point with Beal at the 2. Hachimura and Bryant are in the middle. And it's Bonga in at the small forward. Greg, we see defenses continually adjusting. Analytics favoring threes and dunks. Which teams do you think are toughest to score on at the rim?
You know, it's funny that you think defense in today's era, but if you look at the 2 teams that were the best in their respective conferences last season, they're the 2 teams I think protect the rim the best. Milwaukee with Giannis and the Lopez crew, and then obviously AD and LA with the Lakers. Those teams have the versatility on their front line to be able to defend the 3 and also protect the rim.
I think you've nailed it. Levine can't hit.
Starting the half with 3 straight misses. Not how they envisioned this one.
Pass to Bonga. Now here is Hachimura. Porter with a block.
Otto Porter with the reach to get that one. He gobbled it up.
Beal with the steal. And we're just about a minute and a half into the third quarter of basketball. Bryant passes to Bonga. Porter with the steal. And here we go. Fast break. Levine's got it. That one goes. Count it. Levine's got 6.
Finally, they get one to drop. That's one of their first 4 here in the third.
And so it's Wall with it, bringing it up for the Wizards. They've only allowed 2 points so far here in the second half. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. It's going to go on Otto Porter Jr.
The competitive firewall plays with is admirable. Fantastic at just figuring out ways to attract contact.
That free throw, no good. Some changes for Chicago. Chandler Hutchison, he's checked in for Lauri Markkanen. And Satoransky subbed in for Kobe White.
And Wall has said he wants to be in the MVP conversation moving forward. A terrific.
And now, yep, this will be a coach's challenge. We thought that might happen, triggering a review of the personal foul.
And I think when it comes to some of the more difficult calls to make, personal fouls can be tough. The action is so fast that it's really tough to catch everything in real time.
The wonders of technology, Greg. We've seen replay reviews so effectively, and involving the coaches by being able now to challenge like this is something a lot of people have been hoping for. And the announcement on the review is that the foul was called in error. So they have determined, Greg, to overrule the original call.
And guys, this is what it's all about, getting the call right. And I think in this case, the video review showed that while it was a tough call to make on the floor, they got it right with the review.
And Satoransky kicks to Dunn. That one's good, and the Wizards' lead is cut down to just 8 points on the bucket from Carter.
What I like is when Chris Dunn keeps his poise, keeps his eyes up, good things happen.
Here's Smith. Lays it up off the glass. Smith's got his second bucket of the game to go. Second half of play, and we're 3 minutes into the third here. Smith against Satoransky. Here's Hutchison. That shot misses. Now Washington takes it the other way. Now, here's Bertans. He's still scoreless so far in this one. To the middle. Yes, and it's Smith with the assist that time. And now a 12-point Wizards lead.
And because of his quickness, Ish draws defensive attention, opens up a passing lane to the roller.
Here's Hutchison. He's covered by Beal. Pass to Dunn. Wall with a block.
A stellar all-around defender. Wall enjoys rising up and denying shooters. You have got to be kidding.
Hey, talk about taking things into your own hands. Dunn left side. Carter down low, guarded by Mahimi. A nice shot by Carter.
Efficient performance from him. Not the case for everyone else on his team.
It's Beal on the wing. Bertans against Young. Bertans kicks to Smith. Here's Mahimi. An easy 2 points on the layup. Mahimi's got the lead up to 14 now for Washington.
And Matador defense, that's one of the easiest shots he is ever going to see.
And this is what happens when you start to break your opponent's spirit. The resistance is no longer there.
To the right side. Back to Dunn. Just 2 to shoot. Carter. Rebound, Washington.
And that's okay. Even though you miss, you had the right guy taking the shot.
And so it's the Washington Wizards with a 14-point lead as we bring the quarter to a close. And we'll see if they can keep up their tremendous shooting. And there have been 2 very different performances from these teams today as we get going in quarter number 4. White and Levine team up in the backcourt. Markkanen and Carter are up front, and it's Porter in at the small forward. That's the 5 out there for the Bulls. Washington leading now by 14. The pass to Bonga. Back to Brown. Trying to find Wagner and gets it to him. Outside, Wall. And he drops in the layup off the glass. Wall's got the fourth quarter started here with a bucket for the Wizards.
And they're getting points, they're getting stops, and this is how they'd like to play all the time.
Yes, when it's going good, it feels easy. These are the nights you relish, but they're tough to replicate.
Tips it, and Carter with his second chance points.
Hard work and soft hands, guys. That's what made that play possible.
No simple offensive rebound there. Going for the tip in. Brown the pass to Wagner. Back to Brown. The Wizards working the ball around now, and that one drops. And the Wizards lead by 16.
Man, have they been effective at getting the ball inside.
It's stolen by Wall. And here we go, the Wizards fast break. It's Brown on the wing. Passes it to Hachimura. Down low. And that one's good, Wagner. Wagner's got 4 points in the quarter.
Oh, they own the interior right now. 10 straight points coming from inside.
Here's Levine. He can't get that one to fall. And it's Washington the other way. And the officials signal the backcourt violation. Not very careful there.
That's going to go back the other direction, but they've played a pretty clean game. Not many giveaways, and the score reflects that.
How about that mobile one block we just saw? Amazing defensive work.
And those are plays that get you in front and keep you in front.
Thomas Bryant, he's checked in for Mo Wagner. Wizards leading by 18. Bonga, the pass to Bryant. Here's Wall. Bryant trying to free himself up. And Wall gets it to go in on the assist by Bryant.
Moving it around, 8 of their last 10 coming off assists.
White looking around. Kicks it out to Markkanen. Back to Carter. Count that one.
The thing about Carter, even though he loves to play back to the basket, he can also face up and knock down the jumper.
Pass to Hachimura. Back to Wall. To the inside. Washington needs to get a shot off here. That three off the mark. Bulls trail by 18. 1:35 left in the game. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
What I like about Zach Levine right now, he's really finding ways to get to the line more.
So Chicago going with an almost entirely new group here. Daniel Gafford's checked in for Carter. Chandler Hutchison comes in for Markkanen. Valentine's checked in for Porter. And Satoransky subbed in for Kobe White. And Wall kicks to Grant. To the paint, here's Bryant. It's good. Now he's shooting 6 for 7.
And tonight's battle is going to end with a very clear winner, leaving nothing to chance. Impressive win for Washington.
Look at their number of assists.
You know, they didn't get stuck in those one-on-one situations, and they got the ball to the guys with the best matchups. Easy drives, open jumpers, and great ball movement.
And a lot of players tonight helped contribute to this performance, but in particular, a real good game it was for John Wall.
You have to appreciate the unselfishness. He kept the ball moving, kept everyone involved, really enjoyable to watch.
And now, a moment to present the New Balance Player of the Game, John Wall.
Yeah, and his percentage from the field tonight, just amazing. He hadn't just been gunning. He's been picking his spots, and you need that kind of patience and discipline to shoot as well as he has.
He got an extra boost from the grief these fans were giving him here tonight. They were riding him hard all night, and he ate it up. Some guys just like being the villain, I guess. Back to Grant. It's intercepted. Here's the break. Satoransky, the pass to Harrison. The shot's good on the assist by Satoransky.
And you got to like that they found something positive here, something that maybe carry overs into the next game.
They put together some great possessions here at the end. It's a shame they could have used this run much earlier.
Wagner finds Napier. Back to Wagner. Deflects the pass. Grant the pass to Wagner. Just 5 to shoot. On the wing, Bryant. And here's Brown outside. Rebounded by Gafford. Here's Hutchison. He's covered by Grant. They grab their own miss. Gafford misses. Napier passes to Bryant. And the foul on Daniel Gafford. That's his first foul.
That's his first personal foul. First team foul. Checking in for the Wizards.
5 seconds left in the fourth quarter of this one. And so it's Washington easily grabbing this one. Thank you, David. Great interview once again. And that's going to do it tonight.